Hello, welcome to Just Saying with your boy B Gray. Just checking in with you real quick. Appreciate you being patient. We hadn't checked in a while. We're still trying to work some things out on our end. But in a minute, we're trying to get our ducks in a row so we can bring you consistent content throughout the week, touching on all sports, not just football. But right now, we're talking about football. And it's almost week 8. We're approaching week 8, almost the middle of the season. What do we know? Pretty much nothing. Well, we know which teams are dumpster fires, but we haven't quite figured out who are the real contenders and who are the pretenders. A lot of teams that you think are the top contenders, slow down. Slow down a little bit. I know everybody wants to say, oh, it's Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes, who's playing good, by the way, and he is the front runner for the MVP. But slow down. It's Andy Reid. Andy Reid does this every year. Every year he gets out to a hot start when he has a bunch of new toys, has a great September, pretty good October, but he slows down come November. And right now you got the perennial favorites over in the NFC, the St. Louis Rams. The Los Angeles Rams. Los Angeles Rams look like the real deal. They're in a weak division. Schedule's pretty favorable. They're pretty tough. Hands down, they're pretty tough, but they're starting to get bit by the injury bug a little bit. And you got a lot of teams that we thought that would be more of a contender this year. They got bitten by the injury bug, i.e. my Atlanta Falcons. When you suffer that many kind of injuries on one side of the ball, it's a little tough to bounce back. But don't give up on them yet. They are in a tough division. But I think if they can figure some things out a little bit on defense and try to outscore some people, as I know that they can, and they will show probably tonight against the Giants, they may have a chance to bounce back and compete in that tough division, the NFC South. Now, yeah, the New Orleans Saints are doing it, taking care of their business. Got a little lucky yesterday. But they did what they were supposed to do, went on the road, took care of business against Baltimore. They're leading the division, but you still got the Carolina Panthers right there in the thick of things. So that right there is a tough division. Now, what did I tell you guys? Philadelphia Eagles would have a hangover. And what do you know? They're trending in the wrong direction, and you got teams like the Washington Redskins leading the division, trying to vibe to win the division. But right now, it's a little too early, middle of the season. But Philly may have a chance just by default because they're in the NFC East. You got teams like in the NFC North. Who knew Chicago would be this good? Khalil Mack is outstanding, and Mitch Trubisky, money-making Mitch, who helped me out a lot, by the way. Hey, I played Fantasy FanDuel, had a good night yesterday, all because of money-making Mitch. But that division is going to be tough. You still got the Bears, you still got the Vikings, and the Packers tend to be turned in the wrong direction. Aaron Rodgers doesn't look healthy, something isn't right, but that's a tough division on its own. Now, switch your sides going over to the AFC. I told you, Jacksonville Jaguars was a fraud. Anytime you have a quarterback like Blake Bortles that's not elite, can't win your games, you're going to be in trouble. And what do you know? They benched him yesterday. And what do you know? They lost. So they are trending in the wrong direction. Told you that they were a bit of a fraud, more of a pretender than a contender. Looks like Houston may be in control of that division right there. Now, you go over to the AFC East. I know I said New England wasn't going to make the playoffs. Bold prediction, and it's still early, who knows, but that division is pretty bad. Thought Jets would be a little bit better. They're competing like I said they would, but they're not winning enough games, and Buffalo's a dumpster fire, and you got the Dolphins who've been squeaking wins in and out. I just don't think they're that good. So New England probably is going to win that division by default. Now, if you go over to the AFC West, hey, Kansas City's rolling. I still like the Chargers to come through and compete with them in the months of November. You're going to see teams like that progress, and you're going to see teams like Kansas City digress. So slow down. Don't give them the Super Bowl yet. I do like Patrick Mahomes, but he's not. It's still a little early. I know a lot of times we think we know, but we really don't know. We're approaching the middle of the season, almost at the halfway mark. A lot of teams have had buys. Some teams haven't. Once we get over that threshold of everybody's had a bye, we'll kind of see where we're at. Then we'll know the direction that we're going. Well, guys, just wanted to check in with you real quick. Please subscribe to hashtag Just Saying. If you haven't already, hit the like button, comment below, leave comments. I will get back with you and we can have a conversation. All right, we're going to bring you more content, guys. Got NBA that just kicked off last week. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that, keeping it going with the NFL and talking all things that are hot topics in sports. Thanks for being patient with us, guys. We're going to do our best to bring you more and more great content. But for now, I'm B Gray. I'm just saying.